we had already completed all the important topics of this chapter 2, physical features of India. Now we are starting with the last topic, the island groups of India. Means we had already concluded the mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts, in western and eastern ghats. Now this is the last topic, the islands. India have also two group of islands in different water bodies. Means in western southwestern side in the Arabian Sea, Lakshadweep group of island situated here. Means this is the location of the Lakshadweep group of islands. And this side means northeast to southeast, India have another group of island, Andaman and Nicobar island group. Now this is, we are talking about the areas. Means Lakshadweep has, its area is 32 kilometers square around, means, and its capital is Kavaratti Island, and it lies in Arabian Sea. Now move towards the Andaman and Nicobar group of islands. Its capital is Port Blair and it lies in Bay of Bengal. And one more thing is important for this island. It has a volcano and it is an active volcano, and it bursting in every 40 to 50 years, at a one time. So it is a active volcano. In 40 to 50 years it will active. So it is this is the important characteristics of this group of islands. So now I think you understand properly that these group of islands are a important physical feature of our India. Now it's over, chapter is also over. Let's recall the important topics. First of all, we are starting with tectonic plates, where the ground or ground surface area is formed by these tectonic plates. It is also formed by the Gondwana land. Next topic, we have started with Himalayan mountain range, and the different parts are lies on the northeast to northwest. Next topic, we had already covered the Indian desert. It lies in the west part of India. The northern plains, it lies in the North India, and it is a very fertile land for India. At the last, we are also started with the Deccan Plateau, then western and eastern ghats, western eastern coastal plains, and at last we had completed the group of islands of India. So I hope you understand properly and you have to note it all these things. Now our chapter 2 is over of geography. I think you can properly understand. Thank you. Good afternoon, students. Now we had already completed the chapter 2 physical features of India yesterday, and I hope you cleared all the topics of this chapter. Now we are discussing here the question answers, short question answers and terminology. Now we are started with the first topic, tectonic plates, and the question is, what are tectonic plates? We had already discussed in the topics. The answer is large fragments of the earth's crust, means large particles of earth crust and upper mantle separated to the convectional currents are called tectonic plates. Means those fragments are separated by the convectional currents. These are called tectonic plates. Next question is asking, which continents of today were parts of the Gondwana land? Means question is asking us which continents of today were parts of Gondwana land. Gondwana land is a very old part of the different continents. They are already touched with their boundaries and now these are separated. So the question is asking that continents. Answer is South America, South Africa, parts of Asia include India, Arabia and Malaya. Australia and Antarctica continents were parts of the Gondwana land. So I hope you clear. Third question is asking us, what is Bhabur? What is Bhabur? Bhabur is that narrow belt of the plain, means we are calling about the northern plains. Narrow belt of the plain which is covered with pebbles, means small pieces of rocks. They have no edges, called pebbles. So which is covered with pebbles and lies along the foothills, means they are lies on the foothills of the Shivalik from the Indus to the Tista, means this is the third layer of Himalaya called Shivaliks, and this foothills covered by the pebbles and from the Indus river to the Tista river. So this layer is called Bhabar. I hope you understand all the. Good afternoon, students. Now we are already completed the explanation chapter of 2 in geography, physical features of India, and we had already 3 questions are completed. Now this is the 4th one. Name the 3 major divisions of Himalaya. Means here is asking the question, you can write the 3 different layers of the Himalaya. The first division is the uppermost great or the inner Himalaya called Himadri. So here is the 3 names of the first layer. The second division is middle Himalayas. Another name is Himachal. Now the third division of the Himalaya is the outer Himalayas or the Shivalik. I hope you understand. Next question number 5 is asking you which plateau. Question is asking which plateau lie between the Aravalli and the Vindhya range. Means which plateau lie between the Aravalli and the Vindhya range. So the Malwa plateau lies between 2 different Aravalli and Vindhya ranges. Next question, name the island group of India having coral origin. Means वो island group जो किससे origin हुआ है, किससे बना है, coral से. So that island is Lakshadweep Island, made by coral. These are the small tiny skeleton of the small organisms. Next question number 3. In this question, distinguish between the different topics. Now the first topic is converging plates and diverging plates. So what is converging plates? Now we are writing here in the first point is the definition of converging plates. When the tectonic plates move towards each other, means those plates are moved towards, this is called converging. And what is diverging? When tectonic plates move away, means they are moving to different opposite sides, are called diverging. I hope you understand. In the second point we are writing they collide or crumble, or one of them slide under the other. Means the two is crumble or collide the another one, or moving towards each other. This is the converging plate. And the diverging is they are not collide or crumbled while moving away from each other. And the last one is converging plates cause folds. Means fold mountains are made by these converging tectonic plates. And diverging plates cause fractures in the crust. Means some scratches or cracks are there, that is called the diverging plates. I hope you understand properly. In the next video we are discussing the another differentiate topics, so you can note it down and understand properly. Thank you. Student, we had already completed the two question answers. First very short question, and we are continue with the give reasons and distinguish between. So here are the next distinguish between Bhangar and Khadar of chapter 2 physical features of India. So here are only 2 differences. What is Bhangar and what is Khadar? Here is a definition. These are the older alluvium or old soil and form the largest part of the northern plains. Means this is the very fertile area formed by the alluvium soil. This is called Bhangar. Next, the definition of Khadar, the newer and younger deposits of floodplains. Means this is formed by the floodplains, renewed every year, because every year coming this by water from the Himadri to the Khadar. So this is the definition of Bhangar and Khadar. And the next difference between Bhangar, it is less fertile and the Khadar is the more fertile. So I hope you understand that. Now the next question, this is a long question. Describe how the Himalayas were formed. Here we write the formation of Himalayas. So according to the theory of plate tectonics, we had already discussed in the previous videos what are the tectonic plates and their system. So this is the theory of plate tectonics. The Earth's crust was initially a single gained supercontinent, means it is a single supercontinent on the Earth called Pangaea. Pangaea gradually began to split into the number of pieces due to convectional currents, means Pangaea formed by the different convectional currents and formed Angara land and Gondwana land. Due to this, two lands are formed by this Angara land and Gondwana land. Angara land is in the Eurasian land mass and Gondwana land included Australian continent, South African continent, South American continent as one single land mass. Means this is the one single and Angara land is the another single. But so many tectonic changes are occurring, they are very far away. The Indo-Australian plate separated from the Gondwana land due to convectional currents and drifted towards north. Means this land is drifted towards the north. Due to this collision, the sedimentary rocks. Now here is the deposits of and collision of the sedimentary rocks, which were accumulated in the जियोसाइक्लाइन, मीन्स एक्यूमुलेटेड के बाद ये जियोसाइक्लाइन के कहलाया गया. मीन्स दिस इज नोन एज जियोसाइक्लाइन. द टेथीज वर फोल्डेड टू फॉर्म द माउंटेन्स. These tethys, this is the older part of the Himalaya called tethys, and these tethys were folded to form the mountains system of Western Asia and Himalaya. So this is the theory and history of Himalaya mountain formation. Next short question is, which are the major physiographic division of India? Here is asking physiographic division. There is the 6th division by physiographic. The first is the Himalaya mountain, next Peninsula Plateau, then the northern plains, the Indian desert in western part, the coastal plains in both the part, north, southwest and southeast, and at the last the island groups. So these are the physiographical division of India. So I hope these 3 questions are clear to you students. You can learn it, note it down, and this is your homework also. So I hope you understand properly. Thank you.